We commence the proceedings of full court. Let me introduce all of you present here about the full court proceedings. At various high courts, these proceedings are formal court proceedings. May I now request the Deputy Solicitor General of India, Shri Nandesh Deshpande, to speak a few words on the retirement of Justice Vinay Joshi.
The Honorable, the Chief Justice of Bombay High Court, my Lord Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Honorable Justice Nitin Samre, Senior Administrative Judge, Nagpur Bench, Bombay High Court, all Honorable Judges of the Aurangabad Bench, Principal Seat, and the Goa Bench of the Bombay High Court, my esteemed colleagues, distinguished members of the bar, respected members of the judiciary, and dear friends. Today is a significant occasion, bittersweet for those of us assembled today, as we bid farewell to an eminent and respected member of the judicial family, Justice Vinay Joshi, on his retirement from the Bombay High Court. We reflect on his enormous contribution to the judiciary, the legal profession, and to the society at large by delivering several landmark judgments and delivering justice towards many in his own sanctified way. Justice Joshi's career has been one of distinction and dedication. Having been appointed to the Bombay High Court, Justice Joshi on 11th October 2018, he served with great integrity, fairness, and wisdom. He leaves behind a legacy that will undoubtedly inspire future generations of judges and legal professionals. His tenure on the bench was marked not just by his legal acumen, but by a deep sense of responsibility towards ensuring that justice is accessible and equitable for all. Over the years, my Lord Justice Joshi has authored numerous judgments that have had a significant impact on the legal landscape. His deep understanding of law, his analytical mind, and his ability to provide clarity in complex legal matters have been acknowledged time and time again by the bar and the litigants. His decisions have always rooted in the principles of fairness, impartiality, and justice, and he has always strived to ensure that the rights of the individuals and the interests of the societies are balanced with great care and precision. But beyond his legal brilliance, what truly sets my Lord apart in his humility, his unwavering commitment to truth, and his profound sense of duty. He has always been approachable, patient, and considerate, providing guidance not just through his judgments, but through his interactions with the members of the bar, especially junior members and his fellow judges. He has truly embodied the values of the judiciary, standing as a beacon of justice and integrity. As we say farewell to Justice Joshi today, we also express our deep gratitude. His retirement marks the end of a remarkable chapter, but his influence and contributions will continue to resonate. His legacy will live on the principles he upheld, the lives he impacted, and the body of work he leaves behind. My Lord Justice Joshi have been a pillar of strength for the judicial system in Nagpur, and his retirement is a loss to the bench, but a well-deserved respite for him and his family. On behalf of the bar and myself, I extend our deepest thanks and appreciation for your 6 years of exceptional service. We wish you good health, happiness, and fulfillment to the years to come. While your presence in the courtroom may no longer be there, your wisdom and legacy will continue to guide us. You leave behind a proud and lasting legacy, one that will be remembered for years to come. Thank you, Justice Joshi, for your service, your integrity, and for being a true guardian of justice. Godspeed, and may you have all the peace and joy which you so richly deserve in this new chapter of your life. Thank you.
May I now request Mr. Devendra Chauhan, the government pleader, to speak a few words on this occasion.
With your Lordship's permission, will it allow me to be a bit more unconventional rather than being very conventional in making the address. Honorable the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court, Justice Upadhyay, the Senior Administrative Judge at the Nagpur Bench, and all the honorable judges, and of course the parting judge, Justice Vinay Joshi, the family members of Justice Joshi present in the courtroom, the colleagues at the District Government Pleader's Office, my Government Pleader's Office, the Advocate General's Office. But before I make my address before your Lordship's, allow me to read something for your Lordship's, which would really make us remember him as a judge. But though he'll be on our memories, what he has penned down over the years requires to be referred here. Give me some indulgence on that. When the statute has invested powers to the court, it also carries responsibility. Suo motu powers are to be exercised sparingly when the orders of inferior court are against law, procedure, or there is a glaring mistake. The uncalled activism would put unnecessary hindrance in the smooth legal proceedings. Defective investigation tends to shake the faith reposed by members of the society, including the accused and the victim. The intervention of the Chief Minister is wholly unwarranted and without authority of law. The Chief Minister has no independent power under the business rules and the instructions to interfere into the subject which was allocated to the in-charge minister. Lord, this is very, very nice. We are of the considered opinion that the acts of the accused 13 to 18 female dancers referred to as complaint as an FIR, namely wearing short skirts, dancing provocatively, or making gestures that the police officials consider obscene, cannot be termed to be such obscene act which would cause any annoyance to the member of the public. In the present times, it is quite common and acceptable that women may wear such clothing or are clad in swimming costumes or there is such revealing attire. Taking a narrow view, this view is really relevant. Taking a narrow view as to what acts amounts to constitute an obscenity would be a retrograde act on our part. We prefer taking a progressive view in the matter and unwilling to leave such decision in the hands of police officials. My Lord, these statements are coming from the remarkable judgments which my Lords have delivered over a period of time, to which we have been witness in these courtrooms. I'm sure, my Lord, and nobody can disagree with me, when I say that these are the true reflections on clarity of law. My Lord, fearless and progressive judicial activism that my Lord Justice Joshi has displayed over a short period as a judge of the High Court here, my Lord, unmatchable urge, my Lord, to strike a balance between the rights of the citizen, my Lord, because these statements are clear, and the state. So he leaves no one, my Lord, unhappy when we leave his courtroom. My Lord, being privileged to witness the style of his Lordship's approach as a judge from the side as a private lawyer when I was, my Lord, and as a government pleader, I must say, the mammoth experience, my Lord, which the Lordships carried from the first line of judicial system, my Lord, came to the rescue of many from our fraternity here, and nobody can disagree, my Lord, particularly those who, and including me sometimes, who took it as a pride to step into the corridors of this magnanimous building, without rubbing their toes on the Lordship's original turf, which is the district court, as we all know. Lawyers walking into Lordship's courtroom were always convinced from within that walking out would be as comfortable as walking in. Because unparalleled judicial approach that this man has displayed will keep the sense of satisfaction burning in their hearts always. My lord, courtroom C, as we all know, was adorned by my lords for a longer period of time, my lord. For the substantial period of his tenure, my lord would always missing the echoing words of his calm, composed and comforting aura, and of course, my lord, he's now this is nice, my lord, an intermittent Marathi liners, my lord, which we used to hear from my lord's time and again, my lord, and his charming native accent, which he still carries now, my lord. To many of the lawyers, particularly his favorites, my lord, बोला चामान आज काय आणलंय and my lord, जावा आता घरी जावा. So my lord, this all would be, my lord, in our hearts always. Today, our lordships might wander under the compulsive boundaries of assumption of an office as a judge, have to dim it officially, my lord. However, my lord's enormous and unforgettable memories created in the courtrooms, my lord, in our heart, would never stand affected by this dimission, my lord, I can assure you. My lord, on behalf of the entire state of Maharashtra and the government of Maharashtra, my government, my advocate general, my lord, all my colleagues at the office of the government pleader, my lord, I wish all the success for future innings of your lordships, a healthy and a happy life. And a final bout is lordships.
Mr. Parijat Pandey.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Honorable Shri Justice Nitin Samre, Senior Administrative Judge, Nagpur Bench, Honorable Shri Justice Vinay Joshi, all Honorable Judges of this Honorable Bombay High Court, DSGI Shri Nandesh Deshpande, Government Leader Shri Deven Chauhan, Shri Atul Pandey, President of High Court Bar, Advocate Nirja Chaube, Secretary of VLL, all senior advocates, colleagues, brother and sister advocates who are present here for this ceremonial bench, family members of honorable lordships, staff of the registry, ladies and gentlemen. The name of honorable lordship, Vinay, perfectly reflects his personality. After completing his law education from Shahaji Law College, Kolhapur, lordship began his practice with his uncle, a renowned civil side advocate, Shri M.R. Joshi, sometime in the year 1985. After practicing for about 1.5 years at civil side, lordship shifted to Solapur as he was more interested in practicing at criminal side. Lordship joined the chambers of Shri Kaka Sahib Thobde, a renowned criminal side advocate at Solapur. Although lordship wanted to be a criminal side advocate, but as destiny would have, he became a judge. And in the year 1992, lordship started his judicial career as judicial magistrate first class from Ichalkaranji district, Kolhapur. With his hard work and commitment, lordship was promoted as ad hoc district judge in a very short span of time. Amongst his friends, lordship is known not only for reading law books, but is also known for reading or observing the people and describing that person as it is. Lordship is known for his humbleness, kindness, and patience. Lordship would also be remembered for giving patient hearing to all the advocates and imparting justice in its true sense. Honorable Lordship is better up Madam Joshi, who is master-in-law, daughter and son who are practicing advocates. All of them are serving for the judicial system in their own way. The journey of Lordship is an inspiration to all those junior advocates who have joined or who wish to adopt the judicial services as their career. Lordship, your departure leaves a significant point, yet your legacy endures. Courtroom C would be fondly remembered as Joshi Sahibanchi courtroom. I am certain that everyone gathered here today will miss you dearly. On behalf of the Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, I wish you good health and happiness. Thank you, Lordship, for guiding us and being part of our lives for all these years. Thank you.
May I now call upon Mr. Atul Pandey, President of High Court Bar Association.
Good evening, Lordships. At the outset, I express my gratitude to my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice, Shri Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, for granting us an opportunity to express our feelings on the occasion of farewell of our beloved Honorable Shri Justice Vinay Joshi. My Lords, Honorable Shri Justice Vinay Joshi has always been very encouraging and motivating, especially towards junior members of the bar. His way of grooming the junior members of HCBA will always be remembered and cherished, as every junior gathered the courage to appear in his court and make submissions without any hesitation, fear, or doubt in their minds. More particularly for the youngsters, you have been always you have always been a guiding force. My lords, we shall always remain grateful to you for your kind approach in deciding the matters. You have always been a considerate judge who was truly liberal in granting patient hearing to all the lawyers. My lords, Justice Vinay Joshi always wanted the juniors to argue the matter rather than assisting their seniors and made sure that juniors shouldn't be discouraged or disappointed irrespective of the outcome of their matters. He was always instrumental in deciding the matters through mediation also. My lords, Justice Vinay Joshi will always be remembered for his humbleness and for his judgments, which has always done justice without any prejudice. We will fall short of words to compliment him, as every member has their own experience to share with. Such is his magnanimous aura. My lords, Justice Vinay Joshi has delivered several landmark judgments which will continue to educate us in the years to come. Justice Vinay Joshi possesses a blend of intellectual, ethical, and interpersonal qualities. He treated all parties equally without any fear or favor and holds a strong moral compass. My lords, being a judge is indeed a matter of pride. We salute Justice Vinay Joshi for his commitment, dedication to in dispensation of justice in this noble profession. That from 14th November will miss an excellent judge and a good human being. The corridors of Nagpur bench will always remember you, my lords. On behalf of SCBA, we wish Justice Vinay Joshi a good health and best wishes for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Ms. Nirja Chaubey.
Honorable Chief Justice Bombay High Court Upadhyay sir, all the esteemed judges and dignitaries present, I, Advocate Nirja Chaubey, Secretary of Vidarbha Lady Lawyers Association, is highly grateful to Lordship Vinay Joshi, who has always supported our association by granting huge cost to us. Lordship has also encouraged our junior lawyers by cool, calm, and polite behavior, and has specifically encouraged lady juniors who never feared to appear before him. On behalf of our association, I am thankful to Lordship for his great support given to us. Thank you.
This is Sambre, the senior judge here. All my brother and sister judges. This is Vinay Joshi, President of the Bar Association, the learned Deputy Solicitor General of India, the Advocate General, the Government Advocate, the member of the Maharashtra and Goa Bar Council, senior advocates, all other advocates, members of the registry, family members of Brother Joshi, ladies and gentlemen. While I met Brother Joshi for the first time, believe me, I was overwhelmed. He leaves an impression if you meet him for the first time, which is difficult to erase. The kind of person, the kind of judge Justice Joshi is and has been, as very well described in all your speeches delivered today. What I personally noticed is that his commitment and ability to blend compassion with justice is perhaps unique. Unfortunately, I have not have much of interaction with Justice Vinay Joshi, but in whatever little interaction I gathered from him, is a judge in true sense. He has he has all the qualities of a good judge, and the impression which he has left on the judiciary in the state of Maharashtra is perhaps undescribable. Today I had the occasion and good fortune of sharing bench with him. The manner in which he indulges into the matters, the manner in which he listens to the arguments, the respective parties appearing before him, and his ability to reach to the point where the justice lies. That's perhaps unique. And all of the judges and future judges who are budding lawyers must imbibe in their personalities. Now, what is judgment? To form an informed opinion, mind my words, please, to form an informed opinion about any matter being brought before you as an arbiter of a dispute. So that formation of the informed opinion is perhaps judgment. And the way Brother Justice Vinay Joshi in no time reaches to the point where the justice lies is a quality which perhaps is not found so frequently. That is my impression about Justice Vinay Joshi as a judge. As a human being, as an administrator, whatever I have learnt about him is commendable. His contribution to the society at large, in his personal capacity, as also in the capacity of a judge, a member of judiciary, initially the district judiciary, and thereafter, judge will always be remembered. Now, any member of the district judiciary, when graduates to the office of judge of the High Court, takes some time in acclimatizing himself with the whole contours of the constitutional courts. But the speed with which he acquired this ability to act as a judge and a good judge of the constitutional court is again very, very commendable. Mr. Chauhan read some excerpts from his judgments. I mean, they speak themselves about the greatness of the judge, the forensic skills with which he conceived or perceived a particular situation legally. That also is perhaps very, very commendable. Francis Bacon, all of you must be knowing, he was a British statesman and Attorney General, and then the Lord Chancellor of England. He was an essayist also. He has written lots of essays. So in an essay entitled Of Judicature, he uses a Latin phrase, which means, we know that the law is good if a man who uses it lawfully. So we have a judge who uses law lawfully. That's how I describe Justice Joshi. So we are bidding adieu to a judge who used law lawfully. Someone said something about his name, Vinay. You all understand what does the word Vinay means. There is a Sanskrit shlok which is like this: Vidya dadati vinayam, vinaya dayati patritam, patratvad dhanamapnot, dhanad dharma tato sukham. So you can't acquire Vinay without Vidya. So he has acquired Vinay. He has lived up to his name throughout his life, throughout his career as a judge. And the success story or the attribute behind his Vinay is Vidya, which is very essential for anyone to succeed in life as a human being, as a judge. I would conclude my speech by reciting a couplet from Urdu. उसको रुखसत किया, रुखसत मीन विदा करना, उसको रुखसत किया था मुझे मालूम न था, सारा घर ले गया, घर छोड़ के जाना. Is taking the entire High Court with him. That's my feeling today. In the end, I would express all my good wishes to Brother Joshi. He will have more times, perhaps now, to pursue his other pursuits. I'm told he's a very good photographer, he's a painter. So, for these pursuits in life, Brother Joshi will have more time to spend. And we all wish you all success in all your future endeavor. So on my personal behalf and on behalf of all my brothers and sisters judges, I again wish you all the best in your life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry. As I said, it is customary for the person leaving the house to say a few words on this occasion. It may be very difficult for Justice Joshi, but I would request him to bear with me.
I am very much thankful to the Honorable Chief Justice and other distinguished speakers who have spoken kind and soft words about me. It is indeed an honor and privilege for me. I am unable to repay and express my gratitude for this kindness. This is a thank-giving moment. Today, it is the day of judgment to be delivered by everyone except me. I am aware that traditionally warm feelings have been expressed by the bar members about my work. However, I take it as a kind of good gesture and little exaggeration. After putting near about 26 years of judicial service, I have been elevated to this post. Though I had experience in routine civil and criminal matters, variety of fields quite new for me. I have endeavored to give my best as per my understanding and capacity. I must confess that whatever I did was extremely impossible without guidance and kind support from the senior members of the bar and able assistance of the juniors standing in large number. I tried my best not to hurt anyone while discharging my duties, but if I have hurt anyone, kindly excuse me. Though I am totally an outsider to the Vidarbha region, in spite of that, all of you accepted me with my failings and shortfalls. Hearing arguments of the senior advocates of the bar always was enlightening experience for me. Some of the juniors were extremely well prepared. They have unfolded new dimensions of the case, which caused me to rethink the matter. During last 6 years, I have received overwhelming response, cooperation, assistance, and warm treatment of this bar. This bar has a rich legacy, which everyone has to uphold. A huge, marvelous, and iconic building of this bench also compels judge to stand to the expectations of the bench. System goes on. Judges come and go. Everyone has little bit to do for enhancing the image of our august institution. I tried to reach the level, at least to some extent, which is expected from this side. It was my endeavor room always healthy and cool. Rather, I feel that it is a duty of every judge to be calm and composed, which will assist everyone, including the judge more particularly, to do ably dispensation of justice. I do not remember a single moment any heated arguments or heated exchange of words have occurred in my court hall. I have tried to encourage the juniors. I believe that they are the future of our system. I am aware that I have been branded little bit liberal
But I sincerely feel that liberty of every individual has a primacy, which the courts are the only place which could protect them. Each judge has his own mindset, developed on the basis of atmosphere in which he grew, his experiences of life and surrounding factors. It is my sincere and humble view that judges are deciding the matters as per their experience and own understanding. However, a judge should gain confidence of the bar that the matters are decided fairly and impartially. I feel that to that extent, I think I have passed this test. Whatever sense of satisfaction I gained from this court is only because of able guidance and assistance of the members of the bar. I shall remain grateful and indebted to all of you forever. Your good wishes are at my side for my remainder of life. God knows how long it is. But I am sure that your wishes will prevail over my difficulties in future. I bow down for your cooperation, love, affection, and thank you very much.
I would thank all the bar members present here on this occasion. Finally, thank you, Justice Joshi, for contributing so much. I would take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Joshi as well. She has been a co-traveler with Justice Joshi. Thank you again. Thank you very much.